How often should we do communion service? And what day should we do it? Do you want to know the answer? Then stay tuned. Hello, welcome to 21st Century Moses channel. My name is Sammy Ju. This week's theme is ordinances, and today's verse is from Acts 27. Let's go to the first section, Exposition. Let's read Acts 27. On the first day of the week, when we were gathered together to break bread, Paul talked with them, intending to depart on the next day, and he prolonged his speech until midnight. Now, on the first day of the week, this is Sunday. And when we were gathered together, very important, to break bread. So we see that there were a group of people breaking bread together. So it was not individual doing the Lord's Supper or communion by him or herself. They were doing it together on Sunday. And Paul talked with them and intending to depart on the next day, and he prolonged his speech until midnight. So we can see that Paul was continuing his teaching ministry, but all this was taking place together. That there was a teaching, but taking bread, that what we saw in the Acts 2 were still being practiced there. So the main point here is really on the first day they were gathered together to break bread. How often should we do the communion? Or when is the best day to do the communion? We can see in the example of today's verse that they did it on Sunday. But the Bible doesn't tell us how often we should do the communion or whether we should do it only on Sunday. I personally believe that you can do the communion on any date, not just on Sunday, and you can do the communion as much as possible if you could. But one thing we must make sure is to do the communion with other believers as a corporate body of Christ Jesus. We do not see any example of doing the communion by him or herself alone. I don't know how you would think, but when my church had a virtual gathering, we had the communion together virtually. Even though we were not physically together, we celebrated who Jesus is and what he has done through the communion together. By the way, how often do you think we should do the communion? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Okay, remember the keywords here. First, together. So on the first day of the week, they got together to break bread. Now, Acts 27. So there are more than two people being together in a circle, right? So 20. And on the first day of 7 days a week. Okay, so Sunday. So it's Acts 27. That's when they were together to do the communion. Okay, now let's read this verse 3 times out loud. Pause the video. Okay, close your eyes and recite this verse word by word. Pause the video, please. Okay, let's fill in the blanks and check it. On the day of the week when we were gathered to break bread, Paul talked with them, intending to depart on the next day, and he prolonged his speech until midnight. The answers are first, together, and today's verse is Acts 27. All right, great job. You memorized 81 verses. Please take a few minutes to review from day 1. Also, make sure to put your own emoji on 365 Empowerment Checklist on the description section below. Tomorrow, we'll learn about the deeper meaning of baptism. So click the like button, hit subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss it. Also, watch the day 11 video of a 70-day journey to the Bible. Make sure to pray at least 1 hour after you read 17 chapters assigned. All right, that's it for today, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.